Hello, I'm sitting in my bathroom. This light is going to turn off any second, but listen, we're doing what we can. Okay, first off, I'm going to put this bad boy on to get my hair up out of the way, although it's definitely going to need a wash tomorrow from all of the, ooh, I love it, product in it. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try this because I'm not sure if this is going to take these lashes off, but I think it should. And it is the Nivea Dual, oh gosh, they make it hard to read. Dual Effect Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. This stuff is like crazy good. Now, you're in my ensuite, and you're probably thinking, didn't you have your ensuite finished like January last year? Yeah. And you still haven't painted? No. No, I haven't. Because I like the effect. I like the like mottledy kind of effect. Hello, little girl. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to soak 2 cotton pads and you're going to just literally sit here like this for like 20-30 seconds. It's going to be quite boring for you guys, so I'll probably just, you know, skip along. Oh, it does take the lashes off. I thought it might because it's oily. Okay, my light died. I think you should be able to see me, hopefully. Got an eyelash on me, good. I'm also going to use, oh, there's an eyelash on there too. I'm also going to use these little cotton pads. Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to get another one because those ones are covered in eyelashes. Okay, and I'm going to use the same product to take this lip off. That looks crazy. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inculus. I swap between this and the Elemis one, just like I go back and forth between them all. If I'm looking behind you, it's because there's a mirror behind you. So I'm actually trying to see what I'm doing. And I'm sitting down because I couldn't get the light up where I needed it otherwise. I am going to jump in the shower right after this because I have a little bit of Sally Hansen on my body that I need to get off. Okay, cleanse number 1. I'll let that run under the water again. I'm going to go back in with my Oat Cleanser. Ow, I just nipped myself with it. Flip me. My weight cloth. Oh gosh. Splash that all up the shower. Oh well. I know that you can get like paint and stuff for your walls to be this texture. That's what I would like. Someone can do that. Let me know. If you tend to have problem skin, you're prone to breakouts, things like that, then you absolutely can wash your face with a cleanser now that has salicylic acid in it. So I use the Obagi Zoe one. What does it say on it? Hold on. I use this one. And you just want to give a cleanse over any areas that you tend to break out. So for me, that would be along my jawline and around my little schnoz, because that can leave a bit of oiliness on the skin. For me, that's fine because I have a drier skin type, it doesn't bother me. But if it does bother you, or you are more prone to breakouts, then I would wash that off. And I'm just gonna put my little thingies away. I'm gonna jump in the shower so I can get all of this off and go back to my normal pale self. And I will jump back and show you then my like rest of the stuff, you know? Okay. So I'm filming this on a different day than I did like taking off my makeup because that was a couple of weeks ago and my skincare has already changed since then. In large part due to what is in this bag. So I'm just I had filmed it that night, but I'm redoing it now. So let's just all pretend it's one night. That's fine. I've just taken my makeup off. Oh, lovely. I have just cleansed my face, but now I'm going to go in with my Cure. Yeah. Please hold. Yeah. So I can't remember if I mentioned in the first part of this or not, but I'm mentioning it again. I can cut it out if I did. I am getting like, oh, you can see it, like loose skin here. I still have some fat in there that needs to go. But if you look from the side, like if I took that loose skin away, so I am doing everything I can to tighten up this. Even if I do this, you can see it like starts to wrinkle up a bit. So I'm doing everything I can to tighten that up. And I also wanted to just try red light LED treatment anyway for my face. Because again, I'm starting to get quite sort of like deep bags here. I'm starting to get more lines, like when I move my face, my nasolabial folds, things like that, that I didn't have before because my face was obviously much fuller. But now that I've lost so much volume in my face, yeah, we're like this. Like, you can see when I do that, like how much my skin moves. And that's probably quite normal for most people, but my skin was so like before that it didn't move all that much. And you can see, like, so we're doing everything we can to try and encourage collagen to rejoin us, and that includes red light therapy. So this is from Cure. I also am using their micro needling kit. Is that what we want to call it? What does it say on it? It just says handle with care beauty clinic inside. Not super helpful. I do that every 2 weeks. So I did that a few days ago, and then for the last few days I haven't been able to use any actives. So like no retinol, no acids. I could have hyaluronic acid, but no vitamin C, nothing like that. So that cuts out quite a few of my skincare products. So I had to wait for a few days in order to be able to do this video. So first things first, I'm gonna pop this under my jumper. Oh, it's very cold. And it just goes along your chest and then has a little band around your neck. Tighten it up, straighten it up. I will put, I've just got a t-shirt on under this, but probably should have taken this off. Turn it on. This can clip to your clothes or whatever, because this needs to be on for 10 minutes. Takes a little bit longer than the face mask. So yeah, usually it goes across your chest. If you can hear a dog snarfling at the door, it's because there's a dog snarfling at the door. I've got one of them in here. Some people find these really alarming, so I'm going to warn you now that I'm putting this on. And if you want, you can just skip through. But this is the face mask, so I'm just going to turn it on. And this stays on for 3 minutes. For me, because this is one of the hard ones, whereas this is malleable, I can actually do that a bit tighter. I like to just push it in a little bit on my chin, because I do find it like pops out a little bit here. I don't think it makes any difference. I don't know why I do it, but you know, it's just one of those things that you do. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay, all done with that, just leaving this on. I do want to kind of say that this skincare routine works for me. It may not work for you, and it deals with skin issues that I currently have, but they may not be the same issues that you have. I have generally pretty good skin. I would get some oiliness on my chin, around my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and that are on the drier side, especially at this time of year. So I do a lot of moisturizing, and then obviously I have the laxity happening in my skin because of the volume loss, so I also use products that will help with firming. So you're probably going to be like, holy god woman, why are you putting so much on your face? But I use a lot of actives that have a purpose, and a lot of moisturizing products. You may not need that, so pick and choose. If you're like, oh, I'm kind of interested in a firming serum, then by all means, the one I use is great. But if you're also like, I have oily skin, then these products are not going to be for you. Okay, first thing I do is I use the Ren Ready Steady Glow. And I just use a reusable cotton pad. I can usually use it like twice, because I just use sort of half, and then I'll use the other half. And then they go in a little bag in the wash. I focus it more on the areas that I'm drier, which is for me, my cheeks. Also, my skin goes so red no matter what I do. Like, I literally, no matter what, my skin just goes bright red. So that's got nothing to do with the skincare. It could be anything. It could be water, and my skin would do the same thing. But yeah, I focus on the areas that are where I have a lot of dryness, which is my cheeks. But I'm just using light pressure, nothing crazy. And then I'll let that like dry for a wee second. Now, if this was summer, I would just pop on my Refer Rebalancing Essence and then my moisturizer after that. Actually, I'd probably use my firming serum too, because that's a new thing to me. I just got that just before Christmas. It's a lovely gift from Amanda. So I would probably use that as well, actually. But anyway, yeah, I don't use as many moisturizing products in the summer because I don't need to. My skin isn't as dry. And part of the reason my skin is so dry in the winter is because of central heating. I'm just going to pop you down a tiny bit so I can, I'm like, just relax, girl. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is put on the Zoe Skin by Zenobaji firming serum. Same brand as my face wash. Oh, hello. There we go. Didn't want to come out. Just a little pumpy bottle. A little goes a long way. This is actually way too much, but I got like a pump and a half there. One pump is more than enough. I would also recommend you take your skincare down your neck. I'm not, but there's a reason. We will get to that. And then I just put whatever's left always on the back of my hands. Some of the first places that you will show like signs of aging is your hands and your neck and chest. If I'm feeling particularly dry, which today I am, because the last couple of days I've had really heavy work days, and so my hydration hasn't been as good, I will use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, what are you called? My multi-recovery complex. I can also use this after I have microneedled because it doesn't actually have any actives in it. It's just a really nice nourishing kind of serum. Yeah. I think it's good for, that's really good for like all skin types. It's not oily, it's more like a gel kind of serum. So even if you have an oilier skin type, this is really, really good. You'll probably find that your skin's still dehydrated, even though you have more natural oil production. Oh gosh, now I'm not gonna be able to get this open. Okay, so the next thing I use is the Groom Nourishing Face Oil. Now I didn't use this until October. I went to a spa for my birthday and I had a facial, and the woman who did my facial was incredible. And I think it was at the Kelly Hevlin in Enniskillen. Is that right, Kelly Hevlin? I'll put it here if it's not right. And she recommended that I start using an oil because she was like, your skin is just sucking it up. You really need more moisture. So I had this Groom Nourishing Face Oil in the house. I started using it, and this is actually my second bottle. I really like it. So I will just pop a little bit on those areas that I am drier, which for me is my cheeks and my forehead. And again, I have another product that I'm going to use on my neck, but if I wasn't, I would be taking this down my neck as well. Really, really nice oil. It's 100% natural, pomegranate oil and vitamin E. Must have other things in it too. Sunflower oil, grape oil, rosehip, pomegranate, and vitamin E. Oh, that seems to be all. Oh, we're done. Okay. Then on my facey face, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Night Cream. Now, this is expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. So don't shout at me if you go and look at it and you're like, good Lord, woman. But it does contain retinol. And for someone like me who's a dry girly, it's really bloody good. I was gifted some of this a few years ago when I worked on a fashion show with Charlotte Tilbury. Who was it for? Oh my gosh. Okay, the brand is completely gone out of my head. But Charlotte Tilbury was heading the makeup, and I was gifted a bunch of products, and I was gifted one of those, and I just love it, and I've been using it ever since. I've even got my mum onto it too. Although she is using the Overnight Recovery Balm, I think it's called, from Ren, and she thinks it's just as good. I don't know if that contains retinol like the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Night Cream does. It is the strangest texture, and lots of people don't like it because it's like sticky and it's almost like a gel, and you need the tiniest bit, like such a small amount. Sorry, that was the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I haven't really found any eye creams that have been like, oh wow, this is incredible. Rush out and buy it. But I don't know that I deal with a lot of dryness around my eyes. If you're very dry around your eyes, I can see how something like that would be quite good for you. Okay, Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I love the berry one. I like the mint one as well, but it's really hard to find now. So, I mentioned that I've been using a specific product on my neck, and that is the Trini London Peptide Concentrate, and it's called the Elevator, and it's specifically designed for the neck. So I use 2 pumps of that. They say 3 pumps, but like, I don't know if I don't know what that is. If I have a small neck or something. I don't think I do, but whatever. So I just rub that into my neck and chest, and again, whatever's left goes in the back of my hands. I'm not going to do this right now because I'm not actually going to sleep right now. Right before I go to sleep, I will either pop on the CND Rescue RXX Keratin nail treatment, and every other night I will do the Beauty Secrets cuticle oil. This is just the one that I have right now. Before this I had the CND one, just a nice cuticle oil, and then I put on a good dose of the Working Hands hand cream from O'Keeffe's. Either this one or the one in the tub. This one's a little bit easier just because it's in a tube. And if you've got nails, sometimes like trying to get things out of a tub can be a bit annoying. I bit my nails until I was 25. Then when I was 25, I decided, like, I'm done. I don't want to buy my nails anymore. I want to have nice nails. And so I started trying to grow them. So these are my natural nails. I don't have extensions or anything. These are just my nails, and they're very strong. And in large part, I put this down to this, and then also good nutrition and vitamins have made a big difference in terms of my nail strength, health, whatever. And that's it. And I know it seems like a lot, but aside from the mask and the neck mask, that's the like sort of longest part. It really doesn't take me very long. It's like a few minutes when I get into bed. It's very quick. And then I also know that a lot of people are going to be like, why would you put, that's too much time to put into your skincare and things like that. But I often get comments on my skin when I do put up pictures or videos of me doing makeup on myself. And people always say, your skin looks so good. And this is why, because I didn't have good skin. I did most of my life. And then in my late 20s, I developed acne all along here, around my nose, a little bit on my forehead. I'll put in a little picture. And I had like some massive under the skin, like huge cysts and things like that. And this sort of went on for a couple of years, well, probably about 1.5 years before I finally got it under control. And so for me, I'm happy to put this time and effort into my skincare because I don't need to put it in when I'm putting makeup on. If you've watched any of my like quick get ready with me videos, not my like I'm going to an award show ones, but other ones, I don't wear foundation unless I'm going to a special event or something like that, because I don't need to. Now I do have a little blemish at the minute because hormones, and that happens. Would it have looked like this if I had have left it alone? Absolutely not. If I had have just put a little spot sticker on it, probably woken up the next day and it would have been gone. But no, I didn't do that. I got right in there with my nails and just said I was leaving it alone. So don't do what I do or did. I normally would just put a spot sticker on it and leave it alone, but I didn't. I was very bold, and now I'm paying the price. It's been like this for like 4 days. Hopefully it'll go away very soon. There's no point in me going and paying for, you know, injectables and then not looking after my skin. So like, it doesn't, you know, like they go hand in hand. So this is something that I need to stress a lot to brides. Your makeup will be as good as your skin. In terms of if your skin is really, really dry because you're not looking after it, I cannot make your skin look glowy and fresh and juicy. It's not going to happen because your skin's not glowy and fresh and juicy. So that's a weird word, juicy, to describe someone's skin, but you know what I mean. So I will always give you advice at your trial or things like that on like, you need to be working on their skin, but your makeup will only look as good as your skin is. Does that make sense? Like the effort you put into your skin will therefore make your makeup sit so much nicer and give you that really nice, smooth, beautiful finish that you want. But yeah, that is all that I put on my face of an evening, all 9 million steps. Honestly, it takes no time at all. The mask being the longest, 3 minutes. Or the neck and chest, that's 10 minutes. And you do have to do that every day. You don't have to do it at night necessarily. You just have to do it on clean skin. So I could do it in the morning as well. I just do it at night because I'm sitting in bed, so I may as well. Okay. Also, the other thing is drink water, lots of it. You need to be drinking like 2 to 3, like 2 liters a day. I was gonna say 2 to 3 of those a day. That will also make a big difference. Drink a lot of water. Okay. Goodbye for now. Mwah.